Welcome everybody of the World Wide Web. So it is a toy pickup for Tuesday. So this month is around bonus time. Obviously I had the NEC, so I kind of spent a lot of it. Then I have been a little frivolous going forwards because obviously when my bonus came, unfortunately the tax man took a lot of it, and there's a lot of things. So I've managed to put a lot of stuff in place that I wanted to, put a lot into my savings, but then I've been a little frivolous with my money because obviously work and everything's a bit chaotic and stuff, and I go away soon and I'm just trying to enjoy life a little bit. So as the title would say, is it a bird, is it a plane? No, it's an aerial bot, or slingshot as he is known. So yes, so this is what I picked up. So this is one of my kind of targets for the year. I wanted to get Superion. So Superion is this guy here from Transformers. He is the 5 aerial bots. So you've got Slingshot and Air Raid who are out. And there's the Power of the Primes. I think that is the kind of the Age of the Primes. Sorry, that is kind of the collection wave that coming out. So I have this guy. Hopefully I'll find Air Raid. I got this one for £25 off of Amazon. So I'll put some video up soon and show you what he looks like transform. We'll get him out of the box. So yeah, this is one I kind of wanted. I don't have any aerial bots. Never really picked them up. They are in the kind of first to second wave, I think, of Transformers that were released. But I've never really liked a version of them. This version now is quite cool, and they're only £25. Which is like the recommended retail price in them. But because these and the Constructicons have come out and are very popular, they're hard to find. I've been to Smith's Toys, I've been to a few other stores. You know, I've been to about 3 or 4 stores over the past few weeks looking for this, and they don't have any of them in stock. So I just opted for the fact that rather than me keep spending money and time going out trying to find this, I would just purchase them off Amazon. And I think that's kind of when the pre-order comes up. Like the big boy, I think he's about £90 when he comes up, so he'll definitely be in Smith's because they always have lots of the big one, and I don't think he will sell out. I think Silver shops. So let's get the paper out. So I'm just trying to figure out what's in here. So I think it's just his 2 guns. So yes. So we have just his 2 guns there. That's the only accessories. Obviously, has a few tabs. And his hands, I missed those. So obviously, if you're using scissors and you're a young child, just be careful. I must admit how this is positioned in the box is actually quite good. But obviously, the nose cone and the wings, fold the wings in, and it pops out. And then I have to get rid of all the rubbish. Obviously, I do not keep boxes, so that's why you see me just discard all the excess. And that goes there. So this is Slingshot himself. So let's kind of separate and see if we can at least get him into robot mode. I would assume that's there. So you just fold out the legs, it's quite simple, and fold back the wings. And I think that's kind of the transform one. As I say, I will put I will do a little video and I'll put the turntable on and I'll transform into some poses so you can see. So we'll just put his guns in his hands. So his guns, so it's always quite tight when you first, so it kind of feels a bit tough, so I'm going to put them on his arms rather than his hands. I think that looks a bit cooler, as it from Transformers, kind of Starscream-esque. And there we have. So here's the first one of the aerial bots I've got. Very happy to have him. Limbs are all stiff. So obviously he has rotation at the legs and obviously the knees. Feet are obviously stable as they are quite big and bulky, so that would keep him grounded. Then he has the waist because it rotates, and then you have the nose cone and stuff there. There's nothing that opens. I believe if I do this right, there we go, that he comes apart. This is what's supposed to happen. So anybody who does or doesn't know, I think this is matched to Menasor, which I haven't got a Menasor. essentially you would transform this section, and this section will transform into a hand, and then you clip it on to kind of the body. So I think it's, I want to say Silverbolt is the big guy. He basically, you can create his chest, head, and then he has frames for like arms and legs, and essentially you just port these 4 individual ones onto the arms and legs. They don't do too much. What you think of that, if it's great or not, but because of that you can separate these, so you can kind of intermix them. It's got a little peg, as you can kind of see in there, that's what latches them in place. So I don't know if you're supposed to press that, or maybe you are supposed to press that. It is a little hard to get to. I'm not going to play with it too much because I don't want to break it. Obviously he will, well, I assume he is a robot. He will be displayed like this on my shelf for the time being, and then when I get the other guys. So I say I'll throw in a little video now of him being posed in different ones, and then afterwards I will show you. And then once all that's done, that's the end of the video. Thank you. So here we have Slingshot in basically the standard version that you saw on camera. This is him standing up. Obviously I have the guns on his forearms for the demonstration. The pegs for his, to put them in his hands, are quite stiff. Obviously I've changed the pose now, and I am aware that obviously the nose cone isn't quite clipped into the back correctly. That was an error on my part. Obviously that should just push in just to be a little securer. And then here we have in play mode, quite a simple transformation once you know what you're doing. Very, very simple and very quick. I did have a black mark on the side of mine, but I'm not fussed about that. And obviously his guns fit nicely under his wings. So all in all, quite a good, quite impressive, quite a nice mould and transformation. I look forward to the others. You for joining. Do you like the aerial bots? Do you have this guy? What do you think? Do you have any of the other ones? Are you looking forward to Air Raid, Silver Bolt, and all the other ones, and getting Superion? Or do you have a different version of Superion and that's the one you prefer? Let me know your thoughts and feelings in the comments down below. Enjoy the next video, and yeah, say please like, comment, subscribe if you feel the need to, and I shall see you in the next one.